That's crazy. Yo. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the EDC podcast. I'm the host here. My name is Jones-Dunlap, also known as E Don't Care. Coming next week. Next week, I got two guests coming in this job, so I'm hype about that. And then after that, I think my boy Kev gonna come through. I've been talking about Kev for a little bit, but he coming through. I promise you. You know what I'm saying? Him and his brother, they do this festival called Beer Fest. You know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of musicians or arts or whatever the case is. They pull out to Jersey. They usually have it out. You know what I'm saying? So next year is gonna be fire. I know for sure. I gotta go next year. I ain't go this year because my grandma was down at that point when I was about to go. You know what I'm saying? I chilled in the crib with her, but yo, it's been some shit happening. It's been some things going on, man. Like last week, and I honestly didn't want to talk about this, but Satira kept bringing it up to my for whatever reason she kept bringing it up. But it forced me to have an opinion on this whole topic. But I got to talk about it. Keke Palmer, if you don't know, Keke Palmer had the cakes out. Keke Palmer had the cakes out, dancing with Usher on stage in Las Vegas. And the world is going crazy, not because of that, but her dude, baby daddy, he had beef with the whole situation. So you know what I'm saying, he called her out on it on Twitter and everything. And the world, Twitter, first of all, been snapping on him. Twitter been going at him. The whole world been going at him let her live, let her breathe, all this chilling stuff. And you know what I'm saying, y'all know where I originally stand at. I told y'all a few episodes ago, I don't care if my girl go out, stuff like that. So I'm like, do you? But she had the cakes out. If you ain't see it, she had the cakes out. Just take my word for it. It was out flashy. You know what I'm saying? Keke Palmer, fresh mommy cakes. To put it in perspective, fresh baby out, mommy cakes. And people was out there he got flack for being yo, you a fresh mom out here. How you out there like this, dressed all like this, all hugged up with us and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It's he got flack for throwing the mommy joint out there yo, mommies can't be out there. Mommies can be out there, man. I'm telling y'all that right now. Mommies can be out there. There's so many, dudes have to... You gotta try to turn yourself off of the being the step pappy of somebody else young boy. You know what I'm saying? It's shorties out here that really have you hold on, let me move over. It's shorties out here that really have you dang, do I want to be a step pop out this joint? Mommies is fire, bro. So I don't know what you was getting at on that, but just to talk about this topic in hand. She out with the cakes out, dancing with Usher in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Her dude had a problem with it. The world snapping on her dude for having a problem with it. And everything's going crazy. Apparently, they unfollowed each other, all that. I ain't really getting all that. Like I said, this terror just been throwing into my face for the last few days or whatever the case is. But if I was to give an opinion on it, which I had to, talking to Stera, it feels first off, Keke Palmer, I'm a fan of Keke Palmer as a person. So as a person, she doesn't really strike me as someone that will be I feel like in a relationship, that's something that's made very clear, how you feel about those things and everything like that. Especially if you exercise good communication skills and stuff like that. So just from a fan perspective, we could be totally wrong over here. You know what I'm saying? And the only reason we talking about it and have an opinion on it is because this the only thing I think dude did wrong was he put it out public. We shouldn't even know about this. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't know that he had a beef. We shouldn't know nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But he put it public, so that's why we're able to have an opinion on it right now. But I feel in a relationship, things like that, the way you feel about that, it should be very clear and open in a relationship. Communication should be straight through right there in that line. And to me, again, as a fan looking in of Keke, looking in, Keke doesn't strike me as the type of person that'll have that lingering. Not clear the air about, oh, I feel this way about this, or I feel like I should be able to do that, or whatever the case is. she doesn't strike me as the type of person that doesn't have that clear. You know what I'm saying? So, like, we don't know what the situation is. To me, it feels like the situation was like, we don't know if they was beefing or like he actually said something about the outfit before she left, and she's like, don't care. We don't know. We shouldn't know. We don't know. We shouldn't know. But again, like, the only thing I think dude did wrong, because people getting at him like, oh, let her do her, whatever the case is, blah, 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 blah. Like, talking all this weird shit just because, like, you know what I'm saying? It's the whole, it's the, how can I say this without being like a jerk? It's the whole vibe of, like, I feel like some people take advantage of, like, women empowerment in a sense, because it's like, yeah, like, go do what you want to do, but at the end of the day, that's their relationship. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? We really don't know. So, like, to take the stance of, and my boy Dev took this stance when we was on the game last week. To take the stance of, oh, fuck it, like, if that's what you want to do, it is what it is. It's like, all right, that's cool if that's what their whole foundation was on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't call that for somebody else just because that's how you rocking out. Like, you can't call, that he should be cool with it just because you feeling like that. Like, I don't think he's wrong for feeling some type of way about what happened. I don't. You know what I mean? Like, I'm down to beef with you. I always say this. If you want beef with me, go to DMs or comments. I'm always down to debate about anything. But I don't think dude's wrong for having an opinion about something like that. Or even, to push it further, I don't think he's wrong for feeling some type of way about that. Now, the only pushback that I would give is, and shouts out to Tony Baker. I listened to his podcast. He actually said the same thing. The only pushback I would give is, like, I didn't see an inconsistency in how Keke Palmer was acting, like, on a norm. I mean, Keke Palmer on a norm is usually the life of the party type John. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's usually like even in her skit she put on Instagram, it's all energy. It's top tier. It's like she giving 100% all the time. You know what I mean? So all the time, like, even in her low points, it's like, if you even see low points, it's like, it's a flip to it. It's a game. She's always learning. She comes off as being very wise behind her years. You know what I'm saying? Wise behind her years. So, like, that, and plus she's always on 10. Like, it just wasn't out of character, like, for her to be the life of the party at an Usher concert. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's like, when you take that into perspective, it's like, bro, it had, like, that's what forces me to believe, like, yo, it must have been something else. You know what I mean? Like, it must have been like, oh, he already voiced his opinion on this, and y'all was beefing, and you was just like, screw it, it is what it is. I'm gonna rock, I'll do my own thing. Whatever the case is, I feel like it's something else outside of that to have him go on that type of path, or he just felt like that. Who really knows? You know what I'm saying? Or he just really just had a feeling about that and decided to throw it on Twitter for no apparent reason. That could have happened as well. So, like, that's my take on it. Just because, like, I feel like I have to at a certain point. But yeah, man. The only beef that I got with people on this whole topic is like I said, when my boy Dev was like, oh, he hating ass bull, let her do, like, bro, like for real, that sounded like he got into it with a girl over it and he just took the bow out and said what this girl said, because that's some girl shit to say. I said it and I stand on it. That's some girl shit to say, just to be like, oh, he hating on some shit, because it's like, bro, like, at the end of the day, again, it's just because you feel like you will let your girl go ahead and you want to have a beef with that. That's cool. It's not cool to say, oh, nobody should have a beef with that. Because some people don't want that. Some people don't want that energy drawn toward their girl. Like, it's not even about, you know what I mean, like girls always want to throw like this. Going back into it, girls always want to throw the insecurity thing. It's not even about that all the time. It's like, you just don't want that type of energy coming towards your girl, or like, you just welcoming something that you really don't want to, you really don't have to deal with at that point. But like, again, it's a whole different situation. It's whole Keke Palmer, celebrity, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, in her everyday that we see personality is always on 10, life of the party type vibe. So it's like I if I'm in dude's spot, I'm not getting an attitude where I'm going to Twitter about it or getting really an attitude at all. But again, I can't get mad at him for having like feeling some type of way about it. Like she was talking about Usher, and the cakes was out. The cakes was out. And I don't know if y'all saw Mommy Kiki. I don't know if y'all remember Kiki from like The Killer and the Bee. We ain't talking about that Kiki. We talking about Mommy Kiki. Mommy Kiki's a different breed. I say it right now. Mommy Kiki is a different breed. I think we all can agree on that. As a person, dude, phenomenal. I would love to meet her, have a whole conversation with her. Phenomenal as a person. Body wise, Mommy Kiki is a different breed. Say what you will about it. She really is. Like, it's like, I don't even want to talk about it no more. She's a different breed. We know what it is. I think we all can acknowledge that. Women too. I think you can acknowledge it. She's just a different breed now. Different breed. You know what I'm saying? But that's honestly all I had to say on that topic. But whoa. Some people coming at Usher like, bro, you breaking up families. You stealing. You breaking up homes out this job. Usher ain't doing the damn thing. You know what you get when you go to an Usher concert. You know what you getting. And just to say it, at work I was talking to Shorty about it, and she flipped the script. Or no. We was talking about it, and I'm like, she like, dang, you really think boys can have a problem with their girl going up and dancing with Usher? Like, it's Usher. And I'm like, I'm not mad at a dude for having a problem with it. But flip the script. If Megan Thee Stallion pulled me up there, it better be the same energy. Better be the same energy if Megan Thee Stallion pulled me up there. I'm laying flat out and letting her go to work. And I'm going to look Satara dead in her eyes like, you better not say a damn thing. You mean? Because if you going to keep the same energy like that, I'm letting Megan Thee Stallion go to work. I'm going to her concert front row with a t-shirt on that say "Pick Me" with the exclamation points and everything at the end of it. If we keeping the same energy, and you better keep the same energy. Cause I didn't. You mean if I'm in dude spot, I don't care. I don't really have a problem like that because it is Kiki, and you at an Usher concert, you celebrate whatever. I don't know what she was out there for, but you know what I mean, like. Maybe you wanted to turn heads without, like, anything could have gone into it, but you probably should know. I ain't gonna say it, but fuck it. You probably should know your shorty enough to where you know that it's not a thing out there. You know what I'm saying? But keep the same energy when Megan Thee Stallion pulled me on stage. Keep the same energy when Megan Thee Stallion. Bullshit and said nothing. He should have went to another concert. I don't fuck y'all up. He should have went to another concert with who we throwing out there? Riri taking now. Who's the baddest bitch out there doing right now? Keep it at Meg or better yet, Cardi and Nicki. Cardi married as hell, but Cardi and Nicki. They seem like they cool with that Cardi and them. Cardi and Nicki. Let them throw you up there and handle their business. I want the same energy, ladies. The same energy. He better take it, too. You better lay there and take it. And look you dead in your eyes. Be like, you cool with this, huh? You see what's going on here. You cool with it. You cool with it, I'm cool with it. I mean, as long as the energy's fair, I accept the whole, let her do her. As long as the energy's fair, I accept that whole vibe, man. Let her do her. Let her do her. Why you hating ass bull? I'm with it. As long as the energy's fair. If the energy's fair, we ain't got nothing to talk about, man. Nothing to talk about at all. You know what I'm saying? But nah, dude, that was just a funny topic last week, like, because it was going around for a while. It was going around for a little bit, like, Kiki getting serenaded by Usher. Dude, Usher really is drawn, though. I mean, who cares, bro? He working his concert, like, and nothing I was hearing, like, imagine he went up there and she was acting shy and everything. That would have threw me off. If Kiki wasn't being Kiki when Usher went up there, then I would have been like, They got some going on. They got something going on. Cause like again, it's not out of character for Kiki to play along and be like to go into character, legit in the character mode and play with the show. It's not out of character for her to do that. And like even at work, they were like, "No, you see the way she turned around and showed the cakes. She knew the cakes was out. That's why she wore the outfit. What the hell you thought she was about to do when she had the cakes out for the outfit? Hide them? No. She wanted to show off the cakes. That's why you wear an outfit like that. And like I said, it wasn't out of her character for her to play to the crowd and play to the show the way she did. So I'm like, man, I'm going in circles at this point. Like, y'all know how I feel about it. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. It is what it is. What else we got under this jump? Hold on, let me see. I forgot to mute this computer. Oh, moving on to like segue into music, cause like this girl, and honestly, I want to kind of segue more into music with this podcast, cause I feel like that's something I'm really, I don't want to say really not, but I'm very knowledgeable in, and I can give an insight that's not necessarily taken or given a perspective that's not necessarily shared. Let me say it that way. You know what I'm saying? Because like just as a musician, like I feel like there's certain backgrounds that generally don't get covered or that get stigmatized, and it's like I low-key want to break from that. Like even like the whole idea of like there's a thing where it's like a church musician and then like secular musicians or whatever the case is, people that didn't start in church or anything like that. No way. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to log into my Twitter. It's giving me issues. But even in situations like that, I'll do this later. Screw it. But yeah, in situations like that where like trying to break stigmas of church musicians and things like that, like I've been doing it forever, so like it wasn't a thing to me. Like the only thing that separated me, thankfully, not to say like only thing like, oh, it's the only thing, but thankfully the one thing that separated me when it came to like the quote unquote church musicians and everything like that is my family. Like I had working musicians in my family when I was a young boy, so like it's always being a sponge, even when they're not noticing. Like I'm picking up on everything. Like I'm a dude that's like, even if I'm just in a room and something going down, I'm like okay. I'm a fan of. I think I said this before, where I'm a fan of people's thought process and just how things are done. Not necessarily like what things are done, but like how things are done. How did somebody figure out? How'd you figure that this goes there? How'd you figure that you should be doing this next? How'd you figure that this is how this works? The thought process of figuring that stuff out, I'm a huge fan of. So like, if I'm fascinated with something, and just bring it back to music, I'm fascinated with like right now I'm learning piano. You can see it if you're watching the video on YouTube. Right now I'm learning piano at the moment. So like, for me, I played around with piano since I was a kid. So the part for me right now, figuring out how to play piano is like, it was how should I learn how to play piano? Which is like, I don't think a lot of people go over that when they put a goal out there to learn an instrument or whatever the case is. It's like, how should I learn how to do this? Like playing the drums was totally different. Playing the drums was straight up just feel for me, ear, and learning the job. You know what I'm saying? So Phil was like, anybody can go smash on drums, but it won't feel the same. And for non-music folk, I don't know what I'm gonna call you. For non-music folk, it is to explain it. It'll be like, say somebody was like play a groove or whatever the case is, You be like, okay, he's smacking those drums. Okay, oh, he going crazy. He going crazy. But then somebody else gets on, and they play let's just say they play the most simplest thing for argument's sake. They play the most simple thing in the world, and for whatever reason, you like, yeah, you start nodding your head or tapping your foot, something crazy. That's feel. Like if they were to start playing right there, you know what I'm saying? It just feels it feels good. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll take it out to the step where it's like, growing up, I had my uncle Daryl who was teaching me some stuff every now and again. So like he's always on the road working and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But like his thing, the thing I picked up from him was feel. Like just straight up make it feel good. Cause it'll be a thing where like I got drums on Christmas, and like I put my drum set together, whatever the case is, or whoever put that drum together. Put it together. I'm playing drums. Like I'm just learning grooves downstairs. Not grooves. I'm just playing drums, playing the songs and CDs and stuff. And he'll come over to my aunt, and he'll play something, and then or I'll be playing something. Like, all right, show me what you learned. I'm playing something, and then he'll get on and play exactly what I played, but it feel and sound totally different. You know what I'm saying? So that made me stop and go, dang, why is that like what's the difference in that? Like why is it so different, bro? Like why can I do this exact same thing you just did and it don't feel the same? It don't make me want to play drums no more. You know what I'm saying? Like not saying it was that bad. Like it was just like what you just did made me want to play drums. But when I do it, it doesn't give me that same feeling. You know what I'm saying? So it's like what is that? So I had to learn. The way I learned how to play drums was, again, feel, making sure everything feels good. Learning the job of it, which is, you know, what is the goal of me playing the drums in this particular time? Like, what's the goal? Like, so this is why I'm like, dang, bro, this gonna be a long joke. So like, going into different genres and everything for church, it took me a while to learn church. Even though I went to church my entire life, it took me a while to learn how to play drums in church, because it's a lot of leading that you do on drums that you don't necessarily think about when you actually doing it. So like today, I can play drums at church. I don't really think about most of the stuff I'm doing, but I'm leading a lot of, like, all right, we building here, all right, we going out, all right, we need to be pushing this type of energy, all right, we need to slow it down, all right, we need to like right now, if you was to watch me play a church gig, you would see my eyes like I'm looking everywhere. I'm looking at, number one, the MD of the band, which is usually like the organist, piano player, whatever the case is. Usually, not all the time. Looking at them. I'm looking at the praise and worship leader, the lead singer boy or lady or whatever the case is. Looking at them. I'm also looking at the sanctuary. Everybody in the sanctuary who's either singing along, clapping, doing whatever, sitting down. Looking at their energy, see what's going on there. And then for the final, I'm looking at the pastor or priest or whatever the case is, whoever is speaking that day, looking at them. It's like 4 different things I'm paying attention to throughout the whole vibe, but it's second nature to me now, because it's like I learned how to do that at a certain point. But it took me a while to learn how to do that, because I was so, as a person, I want to say, I'm trying to find the right word, for lack of a better word. I'm very like good with the flow. Like I'm very, whatever's going on, I'll adjust to it. I'll adapt. So like when it comes to like, which doesn't necessarily work all the time in church. Like it works a hell of a lot. I mean, if you don't have that, you can't play in church, for real. But it doesn't necessarily work all the time, especially in a position where you're like playing the drums, because a lot of the time you need to have that. There's a leadership that comes with that. It's not necessarily to being like the band leader, but it's just a leadership that comes with that, where it's like you need to initialize a lot of things, or you need to be proactive in certain things for it to even feel right or flow right. So like me, I'm very much the opposite, where I'm like, if I'm in control of something, I will take full control. I'm that's why I won't say I'm a control freak, because I'm not like that all the time. But if I'm in control of something, I'll take full control, full responsibility of everything that happens, right or wrong. If it's a situation where I have to work as a team, I'm more of a person that'll be like, all right,
let me figure out what works better for everybody, and then I'll adjust to that. But I had to key out of that because it's like, this is why like church is so like people really actually like to play in church, or if you didn't start out there, you kind of want to go there to play at least a little bit, because it's like you have to get that energy of, okay, no, I'm gonna leave what's going on here. All right, I'm taking control right here. We follow through, or make sure everybody on the same page at the minimum. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to kind of take that stance. So saying all that to say, learning how to play drums is it's very simple to me, in the fact of all I needed to do was just get feel, learn what the job is, and then learning how I should be approaching playing drums at every particular point. So like, there's certain songs that require me to be more laid back. Drummers, you already know this. Musicians, you probably already know this. But just for anybody who's not, musically inclined or anything like that, there's certain songs or gigs or whatever the case is that require you to be more laid back. There's certain songs or gigs that require you to be more force forward and push the energy a lot of the time. So just learning all that stuff is like, that came just growing up. You know what I'm saying? Playing, starting gigging when I was 15, playing with everybody, and then just being a sponge, bro. That's what I mean. You legit have to be a sponge, because it changes so much within each gig or within each song. It can change like that. If you playing for an artist, just say it's either local or if you working anything that you're doing. If you're playing for an artist, you know what I'm saying? It changes so fast where it's no, play it just like the track, or play it just like the song, or, open up a little bit, or whatever the case is. So you got to really learn how to fill that stuff out. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the fault is not even on you, where it's not communicated correctly, or whatever the case is. So you just got, that's basically how I learned playing drums. I just had to be well-rounded, keep my air out, be a sponge on anybody walking past that played, being a musician or whatever the case is. But attacking piano, back to what my original point was. Learning how to play piano was the first things I asked myself, because it's and I'm glad I had a conversation with some girl at work today where it's she was telling me yo, I play guitar. And it's oh, word? That's crazy. When you start playing guitar, whatever the case is, she's well, I never learned how to play reading it or anything like that. I just learned how to play. I forget if she said by ear or it was just not by reading it, but by notes. If you were to write it down on a piece of paper, just writing me the notes, I'll be able to play it like that. Which is cool. All right, that's fine. But for me, the way I approach piano in a sense was like I said, I've been playing around since I was a young boy with piano, so I knew how to play songs, but I wouldn't necessarily know how to tell you what I'm playing. So I'll be oh, is this chord right here? This chord right here? This chord right here? That's how you play this song. But the problem lies in, okay, change key now. Play that joint in G. You was playing it in A, play it in G. That's an issue. And a lot of people really don't figure that out, bro. It's that's what I mean, where you got to learn how to do something. Because if you learn the wrong way, there's a lot of musicians on this joint that's learning how to play anything, any instrument. Apart from drums, any instrument where you need to know music theory in any way, there's a lot of people out here that's not able to do that or communicate that. And that's the communication part is when it really comes into effect, because even I was talking to the girl at work, she's telling me oh, I can play these notes. I can play as long as you write the notes out for me. And I'm okay. Do you know did you learn it as far as because the way I'm learning, I was telling her the way I'm learning right now is where I'm learning everything by number. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning numbers. I'm a math dude, so numbers to me make sense across the board, and learning theory here on piano to me makes sense because it's I can see it, it adds up to me. Okay, it's what is it 12? 7, 5, yeah, it's 12 keys on the piano, and it all makes sense to me. This is this number of keys from here and this number of keys from here. It makes sense mathematically and visually. to where I'm learning everything by number, and I'm able to apply everything by number to every key because numbers don't change. You know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? So like numbers don't change. So that's how I'm learning it right now. But to hear her say, "Oh, I learned it," but just by like just notes, and I just memorize each note like that. That's the wildest thing to me. But like it worked for her. But if as long as like she's able to communicate that to me or vice versa, it works, man. So like just approaching learning music, that was a topic that I really want to talk about because like I feel like it don't get talked about enough. But I feel like a lot of people, especially musicians that's working today, is like they gotta take that into account, man, because it's like it's gonna hurt you in the long run. And it's not me saying it to be like, you ain't learning it the right way. It's not the right way. It's just like, bro, it's gonna hurt you if you can't communicate something to somebody. Like a lot of people got by on, oh, I'm gonna just learn this. I know how to play it by, playing by ear and stuff like that. Like it's all cool. It's all cool to learn by ear. It's all cool to learn by feel. It's all cool to learn about all that. But if you can't tell me what you just did, you know what I'm saying? It's like, again, it's not me shitting on anybody or nothing like that. It's just like, we need you to be able to tell us. I say it right there. Like, just learning how to learn something is key to learning music. Is the point that I'm trying to get out. Learning how to learn something is key because it's like, when it comes to music is a universal language. So pretty much, even if you don't do what I'm saying, like if you don't do what I said I'm doing, people can figure out what you're doing. It's just going to be extremely harder than like you just being able to tell someone. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, bro, I'm definitely going to try to push this podcast more on that approach, like music, because I can talk music all day, bro. Like even in that sense, like I can talk music all day, even when we get into artists and stuff like that. It's just it's vast, man. The topics that we can go on talking about music because like I honestly love it, bro. Like that's my first and last love. Like this music is everything to me. Like there's music out there that make me like tear up. I folded up the other day. I folded up learning You'll Be in My Heart by Tarzan. Again, I knew how to play that song before, but now that I'm learning theory and learning piano and everything, like I learned how to play it and I wrote it out. But writing it out, I'm playing it out of context and out of time, and I'm like, yo, man, like the changes in that joint, it physically feels good. Physically, it feels good, which is unheard of. Unheard of. It's like, yeah, man. I don't know. We gotta talk more music on this joint. I'm gonna have Kev on. I'm gonna force him to come on one of these shows. Matter of fact, let me see what Kev doing right now. Let me see what Kev doing right now. Because if Kev is not busy, we gonna have him on. He shouldn't be busy. He shouldn't be busy, but we don't know, man. We don't know, man. But nah, man, that's all I got on that topic of music and everything. Unless Kev call, but I thought he will. I think he had like lessons or something today, or anything like that. But let me see. I'm trying to see what's the other John that I was trying to get into with y'all. All right, I told y'all we're gonna be bringing this list back. We got the Jones coming back in. The ones gotta go. The ones gotta go. That's different, man. Hold on, I'm gonna read these Jones out because like these Jones is these are dangerous. Go challenge. No, not go challenge. Not go challenge. Oh, we got one. We got a monstrous one for y'all. So M&ms, Kit Kats, Snickers, or Reese Cups. Someone gotta go.
This is not that hard for me, guys. I'm gonna be real with you. The least amount of chocolate got to get out of here. M&M's, you gone. M&M's, you gone, man. Get the hell out of Dodge. That's the least amount of chocolate on this menu. I told you I'm a chocolate boy. M&M's, get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Scrap. Get gone. Get gone. Then we got a breakfast joint for y'all. One gotta go. Pancakes, breakfast cereal, waffles, or French toast. Is that French toast or is that just toast? I think it's French toast. It's French toast. Ooh, I'm not a big French toast guy. But I'm big not feeling waffles. I feel like waffles are just a creative pancake. Like I don't really see the game changing if waffles is gone. Get waffles out of there. Cause I at least got a different option with the pancakes and the French toast. I at least got a different option going on there. Different taste buds. Especially if you throw the cinnamon on it. Now people gonna be like, oh, you can dress up the waffles or the pancakes, make them different. Yeah, but it's still the same joint to me. Get out of here. Get out of here. One of those is toast. French toast at that. Get out of here. What are we talking about here? It's not even a topic. Get the waffles out of here, man. Get the waffles out of here. All right, next up, this a food joint too. It's a food day. That's what we running through. We got donuts, chocolate chip cookies, apple pie, and ice cream. This one's not hard at all. It's not hard at all. I'm telling y'all right now. Get the donuts out of here. Get the donuts out of here. We don't need them. Chocolate chip cookies, you know damn well I'm not getting rid of chocolate chip cookies. Apple pie, one of my top 3 favorite desserts all time. Get some ice cream. Don't make it hot. Get some ice cream or some milk. Either one. Either way you want to get it done. Ice cream, you know damn well we need the ice cream for the apple pie. Get the donuts out of here. Get the donuts out of here. We don't need donuts. I don't even like donuts like that for real. I really don't. I only eat them when they buy them at work. That's just because somebody bought them at work. Like I don't really partake in donuts like that unless we talking Krispy Kreme. Hold on. I ain't bringing up. Nobody said nothing about it. They didn't show Krispy Kreme when they had the donuts. They showing Dunkin' Donuts. But I just thought about Krispy. Even just the glaze alone. The glaze alone from Krispy Kreme. Ooh. Hold on. Let's rethink this whole thing. Ooh. The glaze alone from Krispy Kremes. God damn. Whoever made this list right here is something else. They should be castrated for making this list right here. It's not too harsh. What they did is harsh. God damn. Because when you throw Krispy Kreme donuts in there, Krispy Kreme glazed donuts with the oven light on. Hold on. I gotta rethink my life. Donuts still got it. God damn. See, the only next option that's up, the only thing I'm questioning right now is apple pie. Because apple pie really don't smack all the time. Krispy Kreme glazed donuts smack even when the oven light not on. Even when the oven light is not on, Krispy Kreme glazed donuts is still smacking. Apple pie don't smack all the time. You got to get somebody with the arm fat and throw that cinnamon in there for the apple pie to be right. And you might have to warm him up sometime. You might have to warm him up. Sometimes it's too sticky. You know what I'm saying? You might have to warm him up. Gotta rethink my life. And some of y'all questioning, is he really hype about these Krispy Kreme? If you ain't had Krispy Kreme, don't even talk to me. What are we talking about here? If you ain't had Krispy Kreme, you ain't got a right to speak on this conversation. You don't have a right. So a lot of y'all wasn't even thinking about it. A lot of y'all was gonna let me slide by without thinking about Krispy Kreme. I brought it up. Without your help. Without your help. They fought back from the grave for that. I wasn't even thinking about them. Krispy Kreme fought back from the grave. Tried to satirize their name. Throwing donuts in the trash like that without thinking about Krispy Kreme. I lost my mind. Lost it. But still, is it cooking apple pie? Is Krispy Kreme donuts cooking apple pie? That's what we need to find out right now. All right, let's go down the list. If it's cold, I'm taking Krispy Kreme donuts over the apple pie. If it's hot, I'm gonna take Krispy Kreme donuts over the apple pie because I can use milk for Krispy Kreme donuts if I don't got the ice cream. But I can use milk for the apple pie too. I'm a milk guy when I get desserts and pastries. Talk to me. But that's a hard joint. I think we might have to leave that up in there. No, I can't leave it up in there. I'm gonna answer this joint. Give me some time. Ooh. That's lethal, man. I'm trying to think. Can I do? Oh, get rid of donuts. Sorry, Krispy Kreme. Get rid of donuts. I just thought apple pie comes in different shapes and sizes. It comes in different shapes and sizes. You can get the apple pie that your mama bake or grandmama bake, or you get the sugary joint that come in Popeyes, a little box, or you can get the sugary joints at McDonald's, John. Or you can get the apple fritters. I think that counts as apple pie. I don't think you can really disqualify it. Or you can get what's the croissants with the apple joint in the middle? This all got to count as apple pies. It's all pastry. Come on. Yeah, donuts still got to go. Sorry, Krispy Kreme. So Lord have mercy. Krispy Kreme made a fight for it, didn't they? All right, we got another John. So one of them got to go. I'm gonna take top 4 out of this, and then I'm gonna choose because it's 6 of these Johns. I'm not about to go through 6 of these Johns because that'll be easy. Top 4 is grilled cheese, BLT sandwich, beans, lettuce, tomatoes. If you don't know, egg sandwich, or no, egg sandwich is out. So it's grilled cheese, BLT sandwich, bologna and cheese, and peanut butter sandwich. The bologna and cheese can get the hell out of here. Kick rocks. I don't feel bad about it. I don't even have to think about that one. The bologna and cheese when you struggling, yeah, okay, we can talk about that. However, if you ain't struggling, and you got these options in front of you, you picking everything over the bologna and cheese. I don't care what the hell you talk about. Maybe the PB&J get some pass, but PB&J is so nostalgic. Sometimes I eat it just for the nostalgia. So I can't get rid of PB&J, man. It's needed. If I gotta choose between a struggle meal between PB&J and bologna, I'm picking the PB&J every time. PB&J every time. And I can get the milk with that. You know what I'm saying? Lie to yourself if you think it ain't good. Lie to yourself. Don't lie to me. You think it ain't good? PB&J with the milk? A peanut butter sandwich with milk. Peanut butter by itself. The sandwich with the milk. Toasted bread, peanut butter. And get the milk. Come on. Then you throw the jelly on there. It's different. Come on. It's a different story. What are we talking about here? You ain't got to talk about that. There's one with condiments on here, but I'm not really a condiment bull. So I can't really take part in that. Satira would have to be that goon. Oh. They done messed up. And for the black culture, I apologize in advance. One gotta go from Thanksgiving. We got mac and cheese, mashed potatoes, stuffing, and candy yams. Or sweet potatoes, whatever one you want to call it. Candy yams. We got those 4. Mac and cheese, mashed potatoes, stuffing, and candy yams. For me, personally, it's candy yams. I don't really eat candy yams like that. Take my black card if you must. Y'all won't fight. I won't struggle. I don't eat candy yams like that. I love sweet potato pie. Oxymoron in itself. However, I don't like the candy. I don't like them. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I don't like the consistency. I don't. I'll take all those other 3 things. So candy yams is off the plate for me. However, I know it's a hot topic for y'all. Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments. Or DM me. It don't matter. Either way. But I know it's a hot topic for y'all. I just know for me, it ain't that hard of a decision. Unless I got to get rid of the sweet potato pie with the candy yams. If I got to get rid of the sweet potato pie with the candy yams, mashed potatoes is out the door. Mashed potatoes is out the door if I got to get rid of the sweet potato pie with the candy yams. But if I don't, get the candy yams out of here. Get the candy yams out of here. They can kick rocks. Don't let the doorknob hit you with a good little split you. Because I don't give a damn about no candy yams. Not going to lie to you. I don't. I really do not care. I don't care. Alright, we got an actors edition. Oh, did I do actors? I think I did actors last time. Alright, we got different actors. One's got to go. We talking acting strictly on this list. One's got to go. Jamie Foxx, Will Smith, Martin Lawrence, excuse me, or Idris Elba. Jamie Foxx, Will Smith, Martin Lawrence, or Idris Elba. Ooh. Let me tell you the 2 that's not getting off this list. Jamie Foxx and Will Smith is not getting off this list. I'm sorry to tell you. Sorry I had to be the one to break your balls. But those 2 brothers right there, they ain't getting off this list. They stand. They for damn sure stand. And just off a catalog alone, Martin Lawrence is staying in this list. Sorry, Idris Elba. Sorry. He's staying. Idris Elba has to go, unfortunately. Process of eliminations. He has to get out of here. He has to get the hell out of here. He thorough. Thorough as an actor. I rock with Idris Elba heavy. But you're not kicking Martin Lawrence out. And like I said, the other 2 brothers ain't going nowhere. You're not kicking Martin Lawrence, Idris. Sorry, not sorry. You gotta go. All right, we got one more. I'm gonna do one more, and one's gotta go. And then I'm gonna start wrapping this joint up. It's been a solid time, honestly. I've been enjoying these podcasts, but I can't wait to have my guests come on. We got Zoe and Jared. They're coming on the next podcast. Well, let me see if Kev hit me back. I'm sorry, y'all. He didn't. Zoe and Jared will be on the next podcast. Oh, by the way, Satira was supposed to be on one of these ones. She keeps doing stuff. Satira's at a Beyonce concert right now, fresh out of work. Hey, I'm like, hey, I didn't pay for the ticket. Hey, man, enjoy yourself. You know what I'm saying? Out with her friend. All right, one's got to go. Who's the next up? Oh, they hurt me. One's got to go. Janet Jackson, Beyonce, Mary J. Blige, or Riri. Ooh, one's got to go. And I'm guessing this is everything that come with him. One's got to go. Ooh. Here's the thing. I'm about to break some toes. Oh, my God, bro. Everything. This is a hard case, bro, because let me tell you why it's a hard case. Beyonce's removed from this list. She's staying no matter what. I don't care what none of y'all haters say if y'all about to get on Beyonce's case. She is staying. She's crowned Queen Bee for a damn reason. If you arguing against that, you a hater. It's not you a hater just because you gonna have an argument. No, she literally is Queen Bee. There's no argument to be made there. Like, there's people out there that want to argue just for the fact of it. But when it comes to this topic, you're a hater for that. Sorry. It's kind of like if somebody right now would be like, Drake ain't even all that as an artist. You're hating for no reason. You know he's like that as an artist. You know it. It's the same thing with Beyonce. It's just like, why are we even talking about this? Why is this even talking about? People like, oh, they just giving it to it because it's Beyonce. Well deserved. She deserved to just give it to her because Beyonce. She well deserved that. Well deserved, dude. But anyway, Janet Jackson, Beyonce, Mary J. Blige, and Riri. Beyonce stand as number one. So it's out of these three hoes. Thank you. Here's the thing with Janet Jackson. I understand the impact she's had. I understand the impact she's had, and some people think like her impact was doused a little bit because of who her brother was. I don't think that really. I just speaking from me as a kid, I never really connected the two like that. It was just always like I knew Janet Jackson was from the Jackson family, but it was like it's just Janet. It's Janet Jackson. Like I never matched. The only time I ever linked them to was when he did Scream. That's the only time I ever linked them to. Only time. Other than that, I never was like, oh, that's Michael Jackson's baby sister or whatever the case is. It was always like, that's Janet Jackson. And I think for the most part, that's just from her beauty. It stood off alone. Like, it was just like, Janet Jackson was something to look at. Still something to look at. To this day. I'll lick that beauty mark right off her face. No disrespect. No disrespect. She's still something to look at to this day. Is my point. So, like, I never really linked the two, so I couldn't stand behind the argument of, oh, she never really popped off like that because her brother was this. It was like, nah, she really was still popping off. She was really her. She was her. She was her. Like I could now maybe some people do. Maybe some people do look over her just because of Michael Jackson. Maybe some people do. I'm not one of them. I think the imprint she left was crazy. Now, airplay, she don't get a lot of airplay from me. Out of this list, she gets the least amount of airplay from me. From me, she gets the least amount of airplay. So if I were to base it off that, Janet would be gone. Janet would be gone. But I don't like. Again, I said everything that come with them gotta go. Is what I'm looking at. So like the movies would be gone. Poetic Justice. Shows. Janet's on Good Times. Not saying all Good Times is gone, but we lose Penny. I don't think we hurt by losing Penny, but you know what I'm saying? Like I'm thinking about everything like that. Like Mary J. Blige, I got 5 good bangers coming from her. 5 good bangers, but those 5 good bangers get more airplay than Janet Jackson did. It's looking like Janet Jackson about to get kicked. Cause Riri I listen to more than Janet and Mary J. Blige. And I don't even listen to Riri like that. I actually might listen to Mary J. Blige more than Riri. I might listen to Mary J. Blige more than Riri. Like what? Give me all your love and those like Mary J. Blige is staying. Mary J. Blige is staying. So it's between Riri and Janet. And if it's between them two, Riri staying. Sorry, Janet. Ooh, you just don't get the airplay from me. You don't get the airplay. Janet doesn't get the airplay from me, man. Like, off Impact, of course. I know the culture is probably like, how the hell you do, especially older people. They're probably like, how the hell you get rid of Janet Jackson? Are you crazy? But off the airplay, if I'm basing it off airplay, Riri's staying over Janet Jackson. And it's not the damn Riri. Riri holding her own by herself. But if I'm basing it off of airplay alone, I gotta give it to Riri. I'm unwillingly giving it to Riri because it's like I hate that I have to kick Janet. But out of this 4, I can't kick anyone else but. That's what it's coming down to. I can't kick anyone else but Janet. So, that's a hard job. All right. So Janet's going out of this 4. So we got Beyonce, Mary J. Blige, Janet Jackson, and Riri. Janet's going out of that 4. Now, I said that was the last one, but I got 6 minutes left. I got one more that I just peeped. Y'all gonna hurt my guts. Oh, hurt my guts. Y'all gonna stab me to death when you hear this one. We got Beyonce, Prince, Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston. Let me tell you right now. Again, Beyonce is staying. There's no question about this. She's staying. You know what I'm saying? So we got, and Michael's staying. So it's between Prince and Whitney. Oh, goddamn. Between Prince and Whitney Houston. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. I need to see y'all in these comments as well. Don't be dogging out. Don't be dipping out when you hear these topics. Because there's a couple people hit me up, Mike. A couple people hit me up like, yo, I don't like what you said about the French fries. Pussy, you should have commented. Should have commented. I'd have got back to you. So like, damn, it's between Prince and Whitney. If it's between Prince and Whitney, mind you, Prince wrote a lot of stuff that we're not really aware of. So I could be getting rid of some stuff, getting rid of Prince. I'm very weary about this one. I'm very weary about this one. This hurts. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. Kev just hit me back. All right. So, God damn, this is a hard job. This is a hard job. Because as a musician, I want to choose Prince so badly, but I'm not really killing. I'm lying if I'm saying I'm not listening to Prince songs like that. I'm lying my ass off. But Whitney, vocally, Whitney is, oh my God. So like, oh my goodness, bro. Oh my goodness. Beyonce and Michael stan. I gotta keep saying that because I'm gonna get worried. They're both stan. Between Prince and Whitney Houston. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Between Prince and Whitney Houston. I think somebody just got shot outside. Lord, man, that's tough. That's tough. I play the drums to a lot of Prince songs for fun. That's how violent Prince songs are. But Whitney songs, I'll go back and listen to certain. I think I listen more to Prince, so Whitney gotta go. Whitney gotta go. Vocally, Whitney gotta go, and I'm hurt about it. I'm hurt about the vocals from Whitney. I'm hurt about the vocals, cause vocally she's a problem. Like she's a what? She was killing them rhymes. She killing them with ease. Oh, come on, man. If I should stay, I'll only be in your way. Ooh, so I'll go. Whitney's cold, man. Just know I'll think of you every step of the way. Oh, and I, like, come on, bro. Like I'm gonna get out of here. I can't keep talking about you because you're gonna bring it back. I can't keep talking about you because I'm gonna bring it back and I'm gonna get rid of Prince. And I can't do that. Can I though? Can I get rid of Prince? Can I get rid of Prince for you? Can I get rid of the artist? Purple Rain is a banger. Purple Rain is a banger. Purple Rain would save Prince. If they just binge that bridge for 2 hours, that would save Prince. I'll break down crying if they binge Purple Rain, the bridge, but if they binge that part, I'll break down crying. Cause he took everybody to church on that song. I don't know if everybody noticed. Prince took everybody to church on Purple Rain. But Whitney is church. Whitney's church. The preacher's wife. What are we talking about? It's very unclear right now to me. If you want to find out who I'm picking, please follow me and listen to the next episode, because I think that's when I got to figure out when I'm talking to other people. I got to figure it out. When I talk to other people, when I'm talking to Zoe and Jared, that's when I'm gonna figure it out. Cause I can't figure it out right now. I'm not lying to y'all. But once again, thank you for listening on the EDC podcast, bro. We are on every podcast platform: Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and we are also on YouTube. More podcasts, more platforms than that. But we're also on YouTube by video. I feel like that's a way I can post the video straight to those apps as well, though. I'll figure it out. But anyway, we on there by video on YouTube. You can see it right now, but audio on the other platforms. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, anywhere you want to hit me up, man. Comments, even YouTube, comment, DM it, whatever way you can. You know what I'm saying? If you got topics or questions you want me to look at or get into, I'm always down, man. Plus, I just like interacting with y'all, bro. I like talking to y'all. I like talking to myself and third. But, you know what I'm saying? I like talking. I like getting my thoughts out. I like getting this interaction. Because some people do interact and it's dope. Like, even if it's, you know what I'm saying, if your opinion different from mine, I love seeing it. I love feeling that information. That's what I want. I want to see from different perspectives. You know what I'm saying? Like I told y'all before, I'm a fan of people's thought process. So if you can lay that out for me, we can have a healthy debate about it. I'm all in, man. I'm all in. So hit me up if you want. Or just comment, DM, anything like that. You can always reach out to me, you know what I'm saying? But thank y'all for listening out, man. I'm out. Boo.